Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to another episode of Hashtag No Filter, where nothing's left unsaid with your boy King Lex. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and follow us on social media, King_Lex405 and at NoFilter_Lex. Y'all know what's up. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to another episode of Hashtag No Filter with Nothing Left Unsaid with your boy King Lex. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Thank y'all for coming back. I'm so happy to be back. Now today's episode is about dating. The whole process today. So we're going to go through the flow. And I could not do this without somebody that y'all seen before. Somebody truly dear to my heart. Art to the...
Is Andy? Art to the Randy.
Y'all know it's Randy, okay? He back, y'all. Tell us, hey, say what's up.
Hello. Somehow he got me back on another video.
Now, let me tell y'all now, behind the scenes, he been saying that we're going to do our own show. It's going to be called RNA, but it's going to be A&R.
It's going to be RNA. RNA sound better. They can
A&R?
They can comment and say what sound better.
A&R?
RNA.
Okay, anyway. So,
okay.
So, today, I want to talk about, like, the process of dating.
Okay.
So, we're going to start out with the hoe phase.
First of all, why you want me to do this topic? You want to say I'm a hoe? I date a lot?
I think that...
Why me?
I think that, Randy is I feel like one of the people that I go to a lot for relationship advice. Mm-hmm. Randy has been in relationships, like, not all successful.
Can you call them relationships?
What you want to call them?
A couple of them.
You were in a relationship.
A couple of them were relationships.
What do you call the other one?
I don't call them nothing.
Entanglement?
I don't call them entanglements. Perfect.
Okay,
That's what they was.
Well, I feel like he gives me good advice, so I feel like you might give the people good advice.
Okay. I'm going to keep it real.
Okay.
No
Hashtag filter.
All right, let's
go. Filter. Okay, so let me ask you about the whole phase. Uh-huh. Do you think everybody should go through a whole phase?
No, I mean, I don't think it's for everybody, because I'm not a hoe. I never really.
You might not be a hoe, but I feel like you could go through a whole phase.
I never really had a hoe phase. Because is that where you like talking to multiple people and just messing around, hooking up?
You doing basically whatever you want to do.
I never really had a hoe
kind of
phase.
Almost like a little reckless.
I never really had that because I get attached to one person. So I mean, I've had a friend with benefits, like, and that be the one person that I'm hooking up with, I guess, during my hoe stage.
No,
but I don't just.
Really a hoe phase
I don't think it's in everybody to do hookups and meet up and just sleep with people.
Yeah, I feel like everybody need to go through a hoe phase.
Did you go through a hoe phase?
I did.
Are you still in it?
No, I'm not still in it. But I definitely went through a hoe phase before. I ain't gonna say a lie. But I feel like people that don't go through hoe phases, I feel like you kind of not know what's out there. Like, some people, I feel like especially like younger, you need to know what's out there in the world before you try to settle down. Because I don't want you to you should meet somebody and still want to experience certain things. Yeah. And then what if you meet somebody, you want to experience certain things and they ain't not with it? Yeah. I feel like you need to go out there and explore. Be careful. Yeah. Because you don't want to come up itching and burning. Be careful. But I do think everybody should go through that whole phase, preferably earlier in life than later in life.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if it's not called the hoe phase, maybe I can relate better.
What would
But
be a better word?
I mean, just like your
Promiscuous?
promiscuous stage. I like that better.
Promiscuous
Cause I,
girl.
you ain't got the rights to that. Don't say that.
You're right. You're right, bitch.
No, but I mean that was the issue of my last relationship. Is he was younger, a lot younger than me, and he never had that time to just go through
And
the whole
experience certain
phase or the
things.
promiscuous stage. Yeah, and so he wanted more freedom to go do that now
Yeah.
after 3 years wasted my life. So I think everybody should have that time to themselves where they are seeing what's out there.
Yeah, I definitely do. And don't get me wrong. Just because you're going through that phase, don't mean you have to fuck everything that's walking.
Yeah.
But you should have that stage in your life where you're able to explore.
Yeah.
Now I feel like when you going through that older in life, it's kind of like not cute.
Yeah.
Because it's just like you 30 and up and you want to do your whole phase. Now you wrong, you can do whatever you want to do. I ain't here to judge. You can do whatever you want to do. I'm just saying. I feel like that's just ain't cute. You should know what you want, where you should be at certain points of your life.
Yeah. By this time, you should know.
Yeah.
You should know what you want. Either you want a relationship or you just want to always be in the streets. You should
Right.
know what you want.
Right. So I definitely think you should go through the whole phase before dating.
Yes.
Before you trying to get into a relationship, you definitely go ahead and get that hoe off for you.
So we going in order. Okay, I see what you're saying. So
Yeah.
start off there before start dating. I get it. Okay. Yeah.
So before you start dating. Okay, so
I agree.
getting into dating.
Okay.
So you went through your whole phase. You know what I'm saying? You at the point where you want to settle down. I want to say, how do you feel like you attract someone to you? Like, how do you feel like that to get someone's attention?
How do I do it?
Yeah, how do you do it?
I mean, it's pretty effortless for me.
Oh, is it?
I mean, all I do is I just stand there, I smile, I just give a little eye, and it. I mean,
Yeah.
it just they come to you. But there was one time I was really proud of myself. I saw this dude and I did the head nod. I was just like come over here. And it worked. He came over there, and I mean, because normally I don't do anything. I
Yeah.
don't really approach people. So.
For me trying to get somebody's attention, I'm like very shy when it comes to that. I know people would think I'm shy, but I can be shy when it comes to like talking to dudes.
I ain't never seen it. I'm not saying it ain't there. I ain't never
You
seen
know what? Okay, just the instant that happened. We got to talk about it last night.
it. Okay.
So like I had
Of course.
we went out. We went out.
We went out.
So this dude, I had went to the car to go get my phone because I left my phone in the car, and this dude was like, "Hey, what's up?" So it was just kind of like, "Oh, hi, how you doing?" You know what I'm saying? I be like nervous sometimes.
Awkward.
I feel like I don't know how to flirt.
You awkward.
I'm very awkward. I don't know how to flirt because sometimes I'm gonna be coming off like too thirsty.
What happened with that situation? So he said, "What up?" You said, "Hello." And
Cause he said what's up. I said hello. So then like he was just talking to me or whatever. But then like I feel like if you gonna talk to me, I mean I feel like at that time you should try to see, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Try to progress. But he never did.
like ask my number,
Ask my
on social
number,
media.
something.
Yeah.
But he didn't do that. But then we was at the club. Now I'm gonna talk about this.
I thought this is what you was gonna talk about.
Yes, I'm gonna
talked
get
about
to
last
it.
night.
So I feel like some guys try to get your attention, but don't even. I feel like either they try to get your attention just to say they have it, or like try to get your attention but don't even keep it. You know what I'm saying? Because he did all that. He was like, "Hey, what's up?" I see him outside. He was like, "Hey, what's up?" And he was cute. He was cute. He was cute. We get in the club. They walk by me. The first time they walked by me, they cheesy. And the second time, they slapped me on my ass.
So did.
So I was like, oh, hell. At first, I was like, I feel so cheap. I was like, I've never experienced that. Is this what women go through?
You was taken aback. You was like,
I was so taken aback.
You was like, what happened? What happened? Because we didn't see.
I've never experienced anything like that. That was like so much for me. But it's just like, I ain't gonna lie, it was like, okay. Okay.
You know what I do like at the club? When
What?
people trying to get by you and they kind of like, they grab your waist a little
Oh,
bit. and
yeah,
Excuse me. Or touch your little butt a little bit.
Okay,
I
yeah.
like that.
I do like
Even though
that
I don't,
too.
I don't
I
like to be
do-
touched, but I like that.
Yeah. 'Cause it's like they trying to be gentle.
Yeah.
I
It's
do
like,
like that
oh,
too.
all right.
Little arch.
That's-
But is it crazy to you how hard guys will work to get your attention but don't keep it?
Yeah, it is crazy to me. Because it's like you got to really put in the effort and like show your interest.
Yeah.
So when people work hard to really get your attention and don't do nothing after that, it's crazy. That's why I don't put in. That's why I don't like make the move.
Yeah.
Because I'm not about to do all that.
Yeah.
But when somebody does all that, I expect this next couple of steps for them to do.
I just feel like guys, they'll try to get your attention. Girls too. Girls will do it to guys who try to get attention. Almost like it's a game.
Yeah,
like
some people like the thrill of just meeting people.
Yeah, But it's just like I feel like they never had the attention of really just trying to like talk to you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So let's talk about flirting.
Okay.
I feel like you're a natural flirter.
I am.
Like you'll flirt with somebody and have no intention of even liking this person, but you are just a natural flirter.
It has been an issue my whole life.
Yeah.
I've had to tone it down, even to the point where like people that I was friends with and they felt I was being kind of flirty around their man and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I wasn't even trying to be. I had to like really tone down my flirtation because I don't be trying. It's just natural.
I feel like I'm a horrible flirter.
I think so. I agree with you.
I feel like I cannot flirt.
Do you flirt good like messages, like through message?
I almost feel awkward with that sometimes.
See, I'm not good with the messages. I'm good in person.
See, like, I am... Now, if it's somebody I really, really like, I'm, like, affectionate to somebody like that. But, like, somebody I'm meeting for the first time, I don't know, like, I feel like... I just feel like I suck at flirting. I feel like sometimes... I'm going to tell you, I went out with some friends to go to dinner. And, I was meeting some of the people for the first time. And one of the guys was like really, really cute or whatever. They sat by me. We was talking. We was chopping it up the whole time. And I was just like, I want to like flirt, but I don't know how.
Oh my
God.
I
just did not know how to like be like, and then I don't want to seem thirsty either. So coming on too strong, I mean, I just don't know. Like, I just
people need to stop worrying about that. Like worrying about coming off thirsty. When you see something you want, you gotta make a move and go after it. That's what you gotta do. Yeah. Like people waste too much time waiting on the other. Even though I wait, but people waste too much time waiting on the other person to do something. If you like somebody, you gotta make a move because you might never see them again.
Yeah, true.
So you gotta say something.
What is a proper way to flirt? Then? What do you think?
It just depends on the situation. Give me a scenario. Like,
okay, so like, I'm gonna tell you like the scenario that. So when we were sitting down at the table, they was sitting like right next to me, and like they would say certain things, and I would like compliment them, or like I would be like, oh yeah, chime in on the conversation, or I would like just laugh or whatever.
That's good.
But I feel like they was not picking up what I was putting down.
You gotta you gotta make it clear. Like if they say something,
you fine.
Okay, you ain't gotta you ain't gotta be that blunt, but that's better than nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you is kind of fine, so I can see why. Like, you try to slide it in there.
Yeah. I just feel like I don't want to come on too strong.
Don't come on too strong. That does happen, and that is a turnoff for people.
Yes. So. And some people like to be the aggressor.
Yeah.
Some people don't like to be approached.
But they need to make the move then. If they're going to be aggressive, they need to come on.
They need to come on. Like the dude at the club, he was very aggressive.
He made the move.
But at the same time, he was aggressive but didn't do anything.
You going to slap my ass? You did buy me a drink after
You should have had, if you going to slap my ass, first of all, I should have beat your ass and slapped my ass. I don't like that.
Initially, that's what you wanted to do.
Yeah, because I was just taking a back.
Yeah.
I'm like, I ain't no cheap ass hoe. Shit. I'm slapping my ass, nigga.
And then he was just staring like from across the room, like at different points. I'm like, you doing all this. You could just say something.
And then, let me tell y'all, now, that's the tea. So I was going to try to holler. And then I seen her talking to somebody else. Look nothing like me. And they was doing the most with them.
He was older and he wasn't cute.
No.
So I'm like, you going to go from this to that?
Turn me off.
I don't want you no more.
No. Hell no. And I do think also it'd be a fear of rejection too.
Yeah. Because the gays especially can be very catty and kind of not like mean girl, but just kind of like, give off that vibe. Yeah. And so it's easy to get rejected, especially in our scene.
And I know you cannot, I know you can't live in fear, but that fear of rejection, that do play a part. Yeah. Because I'll just be like, I don't got time. I feel like a situation for me years ago, it was this person that was flirting with me. You remember this? That was flirting with me.
I mean, you ain't told no details yet.
And I was flirting with them back.
Okay.
And then when I was trying to talk to them, I was like, oh no.
I don't remember this.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
What was it?
Do you remember when I was like, I need my charger. I want to run it up.
Yes, because I told you the situation that was happening behind your back.
Yes.
And but you went off. You was mad. Yeah.
That's what I said. That person.
Yeah.
They was very like flirty.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll try to talk to you. And then it was like, no, you picking up the wrong vibe. I'm like, bitch, you doing a lot.
I don't get that though. Like people know that if somebody like them, they don't like them back. Why do they go along with it and talk shit behind your back rather than just say,
yeah,
you cool as friends?
Right.
Like, just say it.
Just
like,
say it.
What are you getting out of
and
this?
go along with it. Like
Yeah.
that don't make no sense to me.
I forgot about that.
Oh, okay. Okay, so let me ask you this: how has your type changed over time?
It ain't changed enough. I'm working to improve on my type. I really don't have a type. I mean, physically wise, I do. But I'm working on that. But I want to start dating older, more mature, more established.
No,
people.
that ain't always good. Too.
I know that's the thing. I mean, because my ex before the last was older than me, but that didn't work out.
Yeah.
And my last ex was young.
Yeah.
I don't know.
My
type is toxic. That's what I'm drawn to. That's what I like, apparently.
That's what happened. That's just what it is.
That's what it is.
You know what? My type has definitely changed over time.
It's
you know
toxic too.
Yeah, mine is toxic too. Mine is toxic. But I definitely try to be more open. But the last time I was open, I was on a date. Hell, I was trying to hook them up with him.
Let me tell y'all.
You really ain't for me. But I think, you know what? I think you're my best friend to be really, really good.
You ain't never gave me your seconds before. Like, your leftovers.
Well, I mean, it just wasn't for me. But I was like, and then they was like, but so you just gonna pass me off? I'm like, no, you gaining a friend and a man.
So you told him? Like, he's like, I'm gonna hook you up with my friend?
Yes, I told him I'm hooking up with my friend.
Okay, all right.
I mean, because we was on a date and they was just trying to like really, and I'm like, no.
It ain't that type of vibe.
It ain't that type of vibe. Would you ever go on a blind date?
Depending on who's setting it up.
Yeah.
I would with you. Like, if you set it up and it's somebody that you done met and you think we'd be a good match, I would go. But if it's somebody who don't really know what I really like, you know, I'm not gonna. No, I don't like to waste my time.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Because then you sitting there and it's awkward.
It depends. And, no, but the thing is, I'll be nervous trying to set up a friend on a blind date.
Yeah.
Because I don't want my friend to walk into this situation and just be like, I'm really not.
Because I pretty much know in the first like 2 minutes.
Yes.
Like,
I know immediately.
Because like that's like when you see them, what they got on,
Yep.
what is the physical attraction like initially.
Yeah.
Then you sit down and hear them, you talk. Then it's like, I know right away.
Physical attraction is such an important role in dating.
Yeah.
And people don't want to say that. People want to say it's mental, but I don't care who you are. You have to have that physical attraction.
I mean, that is the first piece. That is what draws you to the person.
Yes.
Like the physical.
The physical. And don't get me wrong, that's their lust.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I feel like if you are truly in the mind frame of dating and everything else, you gonna get past that. You gonna look past that.
Yeah.
But I feel like that physical attraction you gotta have.
It need to be there.
It needs to be there.
I went on a date recently. Last time I was here, remember, and it was somebody that he don't watch the channel, I don't think.
Hopefully he'll remember, but I mean,
but it was somebody who I didn't have the initial like physical, but he was so nice.
They were super nice.
So nice.
They were
I was like, I'm gonna give him
nice.
I'm gonna give him a chance to go.
They bought me some wings.
Okay.
And so I was like, oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I think you volunteered me because we about to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. Y'all want to tell the story?
That's fine.
Okay, so we went out. We stayed out. Okay, in these streets. And we was standing in line to get inside the club, and they kept looking back at us. Now he said they kept looking back. I didn't even notice.
I thought they was giving us attitude.
Yes, but the first thing he did was when we was trying to get in the club, it was like, "How many people with y'all?" And he was like, "Oh, it was only two. It was only him and his friend, but it was 3 of us." So he was like, "Oh, it's 5 of us." And I was like, "Oh, okay, he's trying to get us in.
Yeah.
He's trying to get us in the club."
Yeah.
But they didn't let us in. So then we
had to wait. We had to wait.
So we had to wait. So when we finally got in, he approached us. But I thought he was trying to holler at me. So
he came and talked to you.
He came and talked to me. He didn't even say nothing to him. So I was like, and I wasn't feeling it. I said, oh, thank you. Whatever. I'm being real nice, real churchy.
Yep.
I was being very churchy. So I was like, oh, thank you. Oh, God bless you. And but then after that, you walked off and we can't find you. They sit on there talking.
He found me. I think he was waiting until I was by myself.
Somebody found somebody.
I think he was waiting till I was by myself, and then he came up and started whatever trying to holler and stuff like that. And remember he sung.
He did sing. He could sing.
He sung to me.
He did. I think he sung "Can You Stand the Rain,"
and it was actually good.
It was really good.
And I don't like people singing to me. I hate awkward shit like that. But it was actually good. I said, okay, he's really trying.
Yeah, it was really good. He sung really good. But I just knew when he was talking and when Randy was talking to him, I said, "This is not. This is not your
You was
type."
like, sister, this is not. I was like, why? He's nice. That's me trying to change my type. Like I'm trying to just date somebody nice who really wants.
But
to.
I just knew that wasn't gonna go nowhere. I just knew it wasn't gonna go nowhere. I was just like, okay, you know what I'm saying? You can do this if you want to. You know what I'm saying? He bought me some weed, so I'll team him.
Because we was about to leave, and then he was like, how can I get y'all to stay longer? And I said, my best friend's ready to go.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm hungry. He was like, you know what? I'm gonna go buy some wings. I said, for who? For you. I said, oh, okay.
Then you was like, okay, he'll stay. He'll stay and talk to you. I don't even get an opinion on this. Right. Just volunteer. He gonna stay.
Shit, okay. You ain't got if you got food, that's all I need.
That's all you needed. Bought him another hour. Time. Was it an hour or 30 minutes?
No, we was there for a minute.
Yeah.
We was there for a minute. They did buy us another good hour.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
This dating thing though is like stressful. It's too much juggling. It's too much.
Do you feel like right now are you dating with a purpose?
Yes, I think I'm dating with a purpose, but I haven't found the right person.
Yeah.
Really. Like I got people, and there's a couple people that are at the very top, and I can go see them every day or whatever, spend time with them. We have good connection.
Yeah.
But I don't know that it is to the point where it's going to turn to a relationship.
Yeah.
Which I shouldn't be wanting that anyway right now.
Yeah.
You know, but that's my purpose of dating. I want a relationship.
Yeah. Dating is so hard.
Are you dating?
I am. I'm not dating anyone right now. I was dating someone and it was just like they don't. I feel like y'all need clarification. Y'all need to know what y'all doing. And don't settle. Like I don't care how much you may feel for a person. If a person ain't treating you right, like don't settle. I think one thing about me, I need to get more better in dating is communicating.
Yeah.
And don't always compromise. I feel like I compromise a lot sometimes. I feel like I compromise, but I feel like I need to stop doing it. And having certain do you feel like when you dating with somebody, like it's certain expectations you have from them? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like communication. Y'all need to be spending time with each other. You know what I'm saying? And it's also like I also need to see how you would be in an argument, how you would be in certain, like, are you supportive?
That first disagreement is like a big step, and it really lets you know.
The last person I was dating, like I really liked. When we would get into it, they would get so disrespectful, and it was just like. But then they almost expect you just to come right back or always just stick around because the love you have for them. I ain't gonna lie, I have a love for them. But it's just like that shit ain't always gonna keep me around. It's
crazy though, because like you say that you working on communicating and stuff like that and compromising, and you did so much of that in your last situation. More than you ever have. Yeah. Which is like, so it's like it's positive because you were making all these changes and doing all these things, but it just wasn't for the right guy who didn't deserve it. But you were doing all these things you want to work on.
Yeah. So, you know what? I would say my last relationship, it made me more open to allowing someone in my space, because I can be very like closed off, especially when I like meeting somebody for the first time, dating and all that. But like when I found myself, when I really like somebody, I need you. I not need you, but I want you around me. Like I want that companionship.
That's a big change. For
That
you,
was a
'cause
big change.
You know
for
your
me.
ass be like, I need my space.
I need my space. Let it go. I don't even like do that. So when I want to be up under you 24/7, that really says a lot of how I feel about you.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't recognize that. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people don't really just know that, and I feel like some people don't realize that about me. But I'm like, I really wish you would get to know me because you would really know where I'm coming from.
Right.
Like it's like I don't fuck with people like that. Like I really don't.
Yeah.
But my last dating situation, they always try to make me feel I was never like good enough. And it's like I had people that I wasn't even like feeling like that who was just like, you're amazing, you do you this, you that, you whoop whoop whoop. And it's like the person I like is just full of hell.
Right.
So it's just like I just cannot I hate that shit. Like I just feel like going into my next situation whenever that happens, I want someone who is respectful.
Oh, respectful. That's important.
Respect is such a big word, and I almost want us to be friends.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, I don't want us to be friends where it's just like, okay, you do your thing, I'll do my thing. But it's just like, I want us to be friends to where it's like, we're able to laugh, we're able to talk, we're able to just do anything together. It's like a situation I'm dealing with.
I know all about it.
We are in this, it's crazy because it's almost like we went backwards, but in a good way. We were dating, but the timing was just off. And now we're like friends, and our relationship now we have our bumps in the road. We're all hills and valleys,
Girl,
okay?
Potholes
And everything else. But it's just like they are a really good friend, and it's like a genuine, you almost can see the more genuine love there.
Sometimes a little blast from the past can happen.
A little blast from the bed.
I ain't gonna talk about mine. I ain't gonna talk about it.
Oh, okay. Well, let me ask you this. Let's talk a little bit about backtracking.
Oh my god.
Why are you dating? I feel like for me, it's easier for me to backtrack because it's somebody I'm familiar with. Like, I'm already kind of cautious bringing new people in. So it's somebody that I'm already I know.
Yeah.
It's easy for me to fall back.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I get reminded why I don't need to fall back every time. I get reminded. I would tell you a situation that happened to me a couple weeks ago. So it was like someone I was dating at the beginning of this year. I stopped fucking with them. They hit me up. And I was going to backslide. I ain't going to lie. It was just kind of like, damn, because I'm really not dealing with anybody right now. So I was just like, I mean, why not? You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, I'm not going to backslide with you because it's just like, I'm going to be in the same shit, dealing with the same bullshit if I backslide with you right now.
It's always a thought that comes into your mind.
It is.
I like reconnected with somebody that I dated like in high school, college, many, many years ago. So that person is different than who they were at that time. So it's like, maybe the timing was wrong. Maybe we need to try, like those thoughts come into your mind and it's like, I don't know, because the same issues that we had could still be there. Yeah. So I don't know, but I hate getting to know people.
I hate getting to know people too.
I just want to let me deal with somebody I know.
I know. Let me just deal with somebody I know, but that ain't always good though. I feel like some people out here are always looking for the next new thing though.
Yeah.
I feel like that's part of that whole phase.
Let me ask you about this because you mentioned it a minute ago. So there is a guy that I'm dating who really is up at the top of the list. Yeah. And so everything been going really, really good. But like the other day we were talking and I said something like, I'm definitely going to keep my options open, date multiple people. Yeah. We've been dating for like a couple weeks, not very long. He hit me with the, okay, sir, dry text. So I was like, is this how you deal with like things that you don't like? Like this is, you're going to get short and dry and just the communication stops. Yeah. And he was short and dry for like a whole day. So I'm just like, I don't know.
You know what?
You might get cut.
If you
I got time.
If you dating somebody, they're gonna get emotionally connected to you. But I feel like if we've been dating and we only been talking for like 2 weeks, you cannot think that you're the only one.
And I shouldn't even experience your attitude this early on. Yeah. I shouldn't even see it.
You shouldn't. If anything, you should play it cool.
Yeah.
And just back up, let them do their thing on their own.
Yeah.
But at the same time, just maybe send like a what you doing text like on Saturday or the whole weekend, like something like that. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like when it's fresh like that, you cannot expect such of a commitment from someone.
Yeah.
Y'all just started talking.
Yeah.
And I hate the term talking.
I hate that too.
I hate the term
what does it
talking.
mean? What is it?
It
means different things to different people.
It do mean different. What does it mean to you when you say we talking? When somebody say we talking,
when we talking, that means we texting. That's it. It doesn't mean anything. It don't mean nothing.
You know what? Now somebody be like, we talking. Like the urban definition, I guess you could say, is like somebody that I'm dating. Honestly,
basically dating.
Yeah. Like we y'all to be intimate with each other. Y'all might go on dates out and
y'all not to the exclusive point.
Yeah, y'all not exclusive,
but y'all
dealing with each other.
Yeah, dealing with each other. It wasn't just a one night thing.
Yeah, it's just not a one night thing. I would say that too. We kind of touched on this before, but do you think age difference plays a part in dating?
Absolutely, that's my biggest problem.
Really?
Because I mean, you really are in different places.
You know mentally. What? I think that's my biggest problem too. But I'll let you go ahead.
Do you date younger?
No, I date older.
I mean, you like older.
I date older.
You like an old man. You be like, what you say, 35 and older?
I like 40 and below. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not getting nowhere near
5 and below.
Close to 40
below.
Oh my god, I'm not going nowhere near 40. That's too old.
I don't mind that, but you know what? At the same time, the oldest person I dated was the most childish person I ever dated.
That's the thing, because I feel like age is just a number, but I say majority people when they get past like 25, they have that maturity. They know what they want. So I say anything 25 and older is okay.
Yeah, just
depends on the person.
Yeah,
under 25 is trouble.
Under 25 is definitely trouble.
Yeah.
25 or older is good.
You don't like 25 though. You don't.
I don't. I like 30 and up. Even though my last serious situation, they was younger than me. They are younger than me by a year, but they're younger than me. But my last, usually for me, I usually go for like 33 to about 37, 38. I love like around that age because I just feel like you are older. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I like a man.
You got daddy issues?
No.
You like old daddies?
No, old daddy to me is about a good 55. I can't do no 55. Hell nah. I can do a like nice
older. I don't know. I want to date like a established manly man, like an older guy.
But I feel like 40 is still young.
Yeah.
Now I want you over 40.
I'm usually the bigger one in the relationship. I kind of like that.
You like to be the older one.
I like to be not necessarily the older one, but like the bigger one.
The more dominant.
More dominant. I mean,
it is what it is. Okay, I ain't mad at that. Okay, so from dating, how do you get to the point where you want to get to being exclusive? Like, what do you feel like the actions that need to be taken to get to that point?
You need to have a bunch of time. Like, you need to have a bunch of miles between y'all. Like, as far as how many dates y'all been going on, how much y'all been talking, every day. And y'all need to have had y'all first maybe argument, just to kind of see how they dealt with it, how they treated you, did the respect remain, that kind of stuff. And then, like, when you like this person and you don't really fool with nobody else, like you don't even want to talk to the other people, it's like you might as well just let's become exclusive and see what that's like, because that's the step before becoming officially together.
For you, how do you know when you like, damn, I really am starting to like this person?
When you go to bed and that person's the last thing on your mind, and when you wake up and that person is the first thing on your mind.
Oh, that's how
cute. You know.
That's how you know.
Yeah, and you want to talk to them every day.
Yeah,
that's how you know.
I know for me, definitely that when I'm gonna talk to you every day, you always on my mind.
Yeah,
and I want to spend money on you.
Spending money on somebody is a big step.
Baby, because you know I don't want to spend no money on nobody. Hell, I want somebody to drop the bag on me, okay? So if I know I want to spend a little cash on you, I must really like you.
That's something I want to change, because I'm usually the giver. Like, I want to spend the bag on somebody. Yeah. I want somebody to do it to me. Yeah.
You know what? With somebody, now I ain't going to, I'm going to throw this disclaimer out. You can throw the bag on me. I'm not going to tell you no. But when somebody throw the bag on me, sometimes it almost makes me feel uncomfortable. Yeah. Because I was just like, are they expecting something from me? Like, I don't know what you expecting from me. But people that drop the bag on me, like, 9 times out of 10, they just like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
They did it out of love.
I do it out of love. I do it. I'm a giver.
Yeah.
Like,
So you get in a relationship.
okay, we at that stage now.
Y'all in a relationship.
Okay, all right.
What you telling your other hoes?
I got a man now. I gotta let you go.
I gotta let you go.
I'm good at that. I'm really good about that.
Yeah.
And sometimes I do it too early, where we ain't even maybe we not in a relationship. When we get to the exclusive step, I'm saying it like I'm exclusively talking to somebody.
Yeah.
Like you cool, but I'm dealing with this person. I say it. Because I don't want to go into my new situation with no issues, no dishonesty, no sneakiness, none of that. So I'm saying it from the beginning.
Yeah, you just go ahead and jump it out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like as soon as me and this person is like, okay, I'm only dealing with them.
Yeah,
I feel like sometimes I don't even have to say nothing. I'll just stop communicating.
Yeah. Now, when that shit fall apart and I'm not with the exclusive person, I'm out.
Yeah.
How you doing? I'm single again.
You know, like I don't even say. I'll be like, hey, what's up? Long time, no time.
Right. You still free? Okay.
You still free? Hey, you hang out? Yeah. No, I was just going through a lot.
I ain't talked to you in 3 years.
I know.
Let's catch up.
Let's go out. Let's go out. Let's go out there.
Rebound.
Yo, I definitely, if I'm talking to somebody, 9 times out of 10, though, like the others just fall by the wayside by itself. I don't even have to like say nothing,
right?
Because I become so tunnel vision with that person. Like I just like I get it so wrapped up, it don't even be nobody else.
Yeah.
But I think I need to start because I be dating and be tunnel vision and only fucking with this one person. And I be like, dang, I need to stop being so available.
Yeah.
And I be like, okay, until we together, keep them options open.
Oh yeah, for sure. Don't cut it off too early because I've done that so many times. Cut everybody off, and I'm like, okay, I feel a connection with this dude. 2 weeks in, and then we have our first fight, and we I ain't dealing with him anymore, and I done cut them off.
Right.
So I do that all the time.
I definitely think you need to let it be known, but don't do it too early.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about the honeymoon phase.
Okay, in a relationship?
In a relationship.
The first part. Okay.
Do you think that phase is like, do you think that's real? Like, do you
Yes.
think people really go through that honeymoon phase?
It is 100% real.
Yeah.
Like, it's in science. It's in the books, ain't
Yeah.
it? It's, I don't know, but it's real.
Maybe in a couple relationship books, all the niggas in the damn science books.
It's in the Bible. It's real. Because, you know, when you just love everything about that person. And just, you know.
Your whole mind is just warped.
Yeah, yeah. I remember when I dated this dude years ago. When we were in that honeymoon phase, I loved everything about him. Yeah. When I realized we was out of it, is when I was so irritated. Like he would like scratch in his sleep, like, just little stuff like that. It just bothered me so much. I'm like, he over there. Like I just was, you know.
You know what? That honeymoon phase is definitely real.
Yeah.
And it put the blinders on a lot of shit.
Yeah.
That you just like, oh, I looked on past it. I ain't worried that or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think that the honeymoon phase is dangerous.
It is.
Because you really need to keep paying attention to everything that's going on.
Yeah.
Especially in the beginning.
During that time, you don't have no trust issues. You ain't looking through no phones. You ain't worried about nothing that they doing. So you miss a whole lot. And not that you should do that anyway. You should put the phones out. But it's like you miss a lot because you just so happy. Yeah. You know.
How quick are you to introduce like somebody that you dating to like your friends and your family?
I'm pretty quick.
Really?
I mean, maybe not like I say like when we exclusive, like that's when you're gonna meet my friends first, especially my friends. Yeah. Maybe a little bit longer for the family, but my friends, you're gonna meet them early on because I want to see if you vibe with my friends. I want to see what they think about you too. Yeah. Like that's important for me to really see, can this person fit into my life? Like can we bond and build a life together? Because that's my goal. True. So I want you to fit in. I want to meet your friends too. Because that says a lot about who you dealing with. That says a lot who you dealing with. Who they friends with. Who they are.
I definitely feel that, but I feel like it takes a while for me to introduce somebody to my friends.
It does.
Because I'm like, first of all, what are we doing? I'm not gonna just bring anybody around my friends because they gonna be like, no, bitch, you don't bring nobody around.
That's a big deal.
So who is this?
Right.
They already know. Now my family, we gotta be damn near married.
Right, that's not happening.
Damn near married before I introduce you to my family.
Right. Yeah.
So it's just like I'm very like because one thing about it, I don't like people in my business.
Yeah, you're very private.
I'm very private. Mm-hmm. So it's just like for me, if I introduce you to my friends, you are somebody that I really like and I'm like putting myself out there.
Yeah.
And I just like, I don't, nigga, I don't care if we kick it a million times. You'll never meet my friends unless it's on accident. And I would introduce you when I'm ready.
I wanted to meet the last one. I'm so mad I didn't get to meet him. Because I had questions.
I wish you would have met the last one too. But you know what? You know what's crazy about the last one? Even though we had like such a rocky entanglement.
Yes, perfect.
They introduced me to like they friends and family.
Yeah,
and it was like you introduced me to them, but I almost feel like you don't even have no intention of like going nowhere.
But that's what made it so confusing.
It was like you would do certain things.
Yeah.
But then it would be like you don't your actions would do one thing, but your words would say another.
Right.
And I was just like, why are you introducing me to people and you like don't fuck with me like that? Like it's just almost it was very confusing. Very confusing. Trying to move on.
But I met the one before that.
You didn't meet the one before that.
And I enjoyed him until he I liked him until he blocked me. Until he blocked me on Instagram. We're not gonna talk about that.
I got blocked too, so
we all got blocked. I ain't gonna talk about that. But I'm still pissed off.
I got blocked too.
I'm still mad if you watching this.
Okay, going through the honeymoon phase, y'all get to that stage where things are just like kind of falling flat. What are some things you can do to spice up your relationship?
You know, and I'm not good at this. Like you have to not get too comfortable. You still got to put in the effort.
Yeah.
You still got to be affectionate. You still got to let the other person know that you're just as interested as you was the day you met them. And that's the hard part for me because I get comfortable. Yeah. And, you know, I mean, I'm still a giver. I still do stuff for the person. I still think about them and all that. But I don't do the spontaneous stuff as much as I need to.
Yeah.
Where you just get up and go.
I can agree with that because I get comfortable too. Even like, I be like getting spoiled with the calls, the texts, and they be like, "Damn, you can call me sometimes." I'm like, "But I answer when you call. First ring, I'm right there. Hello, you FaceTime me.
Look, now it's a problem. You've always done it.
You always done it, but that ain't right though.
It ain't right. But
you have to get. It has to be mutual.
Yeah, you got to reciprocate.
It has to be mutual. So I would say, how do you communicate when your needs are being met though?
You just have to.
What's an effective way?
I've gotten so good at that. Because it's like I'm not never the person who is walking around with attitude and you don't know why I'm mad.
Yeah.
I've already told you. I've already warned you that it's coming.
Yeah.
And you have continued whatever you're doing before I get the attitude, basically. So it's like all you gotta do is say it. You just gotta communicate. Like my needs are I need constant affection. My issues are this, and this. Yeah. And you know, this what makes me feel secure. Yeah. It makes me feel loved and wanted. I just tell you what it needs to look like.
Are you an affectionate person?
Yes.
I
didn't used to be, which is crazy, but I am now.
Really? I can be very affectionate, but the first time you made me feel uncomfortable doing it to you, I probably will never do it again.
Being affectionate?
Yeah. Because, like, it takes... One thing about me, y'all, I'm sorry, I got walls. Up. I'm always very, like, cautious sometimes.
You got the wall that's on the Mexico border? Like one of them kind of walls?
Mine more like the Great Wall of China.
Okay. Okay. That's accurate.
Mine like the Great Wall of China. Like, it's just like, I'm very hard to let people in sometimes. Yeah. Because I ain't gonna lie, I don't trust people. You put your trust in a nigga silly hoe, how you feel good.
You know that's our anthem.
Okay.
Shout out to
Kaya.
I
just like shout out to my auntie Kaya. But I just like I have walls sometimes. So it's like when you break down my walls.
Is that a song?
It is.
I don't know where the song it is though.
Is that Whitney Houston? You break down my walls.
Oh yes, this is okay.
With the strength of your love. Shout out to my auntie Whitney. When you break down my walls with the strength of your love, I can't help it. It just happens on its own. Yeah. So it's just like, I be damn near mad at myself because I'm like, damn, why am I liking this person so much? Like, why am I even?
But you have to do it. Like, I've been very proud of you your last two relationships because you let the walls down. That you wouldn't do that before.
Yeah, that's very true. I let the walls down because, well, you know what? The first situation, it was easy because I could tell like they were letting their walls down too. But that last situation, I'm gonna be real, and if they watching this, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. But I'm about to be so real.
Okay.
I did not want to like them because I knew they weren't shit. And we end up spending so much time together, that my walls broke down on their own. And they would be like, we would get into it, and I'll just leave. And I wouldn't hit them up. I wouldn't say nothing. They be like, you don't never hit me up. You don't never. But I'm like, why? Why am I gonna hit you up? And it's like, I know that the same shit is gonna come. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm the dumbass because I'll go back every time.
It was something about him though that I was just curious.
You know
about.
what? It wasn't their words; it was their actions.
Yeah, but he also wouldn't let you just be done because he'll pop up.
They wouldn't let me be done.
Yeah,
they would not let me be done.
Yeah,
even now we haven't kicked it in like over 3 months, 3-4 months, and they call me still like I'm the one calling you, and I'm like, you're always gonna be the one calling me.
Yeah,
because I'm never going to be the person. The way you made me feel sometimes, it's like I'm never gonna be the person that's just gonna be thirsty after you.
Do you think it's true? Like, so the person that they say, like the person who you love the most or whatever, can make you your happiest, but also can hurt you the most.
Yeah. This is a song by Joe called "Good Girls," and he was like, "You my sunshine and you my rain."
Yeah.
You my sunshine. You made me feel great, but then you made me feel down. You the rain. You horrible. And I feel like that definitely is that. But I feel like I'd rather feel that from somebody that's not consciously doing that to me.
You think he knew what he was doing and just...
Yeah, he even told me like, they're an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, yeah, but it's just like, you want somebody to love you though.
Yeah.
You want somebody to love you being an asshole, and it's just like, I'm not built like that.
But it definitely explains why they single and been single and gonna be single.
And gonna be single.
Yeah.
Hell, now it's the tea, but it ain't my tea, but they in a relationship now.
Girl, for how long?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Everybody can jump into some shit.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Could you date somebody that's broke? One, they got a good heart.
Done it before. I mean, but people that I've dated who necessarily were broke or didn't have the money or whatever, they had a job, they kept a job, they worked, they had goals. You know, I can date somebody that's broke. I don't want to know more. Like, I want my next one to have more money than I got. Like, I want them to be doing most of the stuff.
You know what I'm gonna say it is. I definitely have dealt with people that I was more financially stable than them.
That was so professional. That was cute.
Okay.
The way you said that.
I'm trying to be professional. I was definitely more financially stable than them. But even though I was the breadwinner, I appreciated them because one, whatever they had, they did the best with what they had.
Yeah, it's not about the number to me.
It's not about the number. Like, I know this is like all you got.
Yeah.
And you still like, I'm gonna feed both of us.
Yeah.
Or like, hey, you know, I would be like saying no, and they would get mad because I wouldn't accept it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, don't worry. I know this is what, no, I still want to do for you. That, to me, made me like them even more.
You making me think about my ex. Let me tell you what happened. So, because it ain't about the number, it's about the effort and what they do.
Yeah.
So, when we was dating, he had a job making a certain amount. Okay, so when we moved in together, you only gonna have to pay a small percentage of the rent. That's it, just a little bit. So, in the midst of the relationship, he got a better job, making almost double, damn near. So, I just expect naturally, okay, let me throw a little bit more on the rent because now I'm making more money. Yeah. That didn't happen. So, that was just like, to me, it was like common sense. Yeah. It's about the effort. Yeah. It ain't even about the money. It's about that you trying to pay more. Yeah. Because you make it a lot more now. Yeah. So.
And you want this to be beneficial for the both of us.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I talked to somebody that had money, and we end up getting into it behind money because it's just like, I feel like they like that power and control.
Yeah.
And it's like, money don't make me move like that.
Yeah.
Money don't.
I think I am controlling with the money. Now as you said that. I don't have
you think power. You are?
I mean, I get maybe a little bit.
You know, I'm gonna tell you one thing. One thing my mama always told me: make sure you got something of your own.
Yeah, for sure.
You have a coin on your own. I'm gonna tell you that apartment that I'm in now, it's in my name. Yeah. I pay the bills over there. I handle everything over there.
I think that's why I'm like that now is because I was in a relationship before where
Yeah.
the person was like controlling with the money.
Yeah.
And like just everything I pay most of the stuff. This is why. So I think maybe that's why I'm like this now. Mm-hmm. I just had a whole therapy session in here.
Oh,
Self-reflection.
welcome to the King Lex.
Therapy corner.
Hashtag up for therapy guru.
Ther-
That you go wrong. Okay. No, it's just money. Money can definitely be issues in a relationship.
It's
That
like
money
the number
can
one.
cause-
I think it's the number one reason for divorce. Like financial things.
Financial.
Yeah.
You know, I think people get over cheating more than they get over money. Well, nah, bitch, I can't get over no cheating.
I think people get over cheating more than they get over money stuff, though. Like you said.
That's true.
I think so.
That's true. Because it's just like, as long as he paying them bills sometimes, and you in that mansion, you don't let them do whatever. We can work through it.
Wendy Williams did it.
Wendy
She
Williams
worked
did
through
do it.
some
Okay,
stuff.
she did.
But she had her own money, though.
She did her own money.
Okay.
But I don't know, like, I just feel like I've dated people that was financially more off or whatever, and it just that don't mean shit.
That don't mean you gonna do anything.
Yeah, that don't mean shit to me. Like, it's just like, I just don't care about that.
Yeah.
Like, my family, we didn't grow up rich, but we didn't just grow up broke.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I seen, like, my parents, like, go through it and be there for each other. So it's just like, I know that, and at the end of the day, we still happy. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I know that I'm not going to just accept anything because you out of bag.
And you know, like when you can make it through them broke times together, and when y'all get on top of it, y'all got the money.
Yeah.
Like that's them be successful relationships.
Yeah.
Because you made it through them rough times together.
Yeah.
And y'all stuck by each other.
Yeah. Do you feel like while you in a relationship, you have to be that supportive person for them?
Yes.
Yeah.
You should be their number one fan, their number one supporter.
You have to. Even if you're not into it,
Yeah.
at least be supportive to them. As long as it's not something like bad or anything like that, you have to be that supportive person for them.
Yeah.
I would say, like, going in a situation where my past is crazy, like the person that's my friend now, they're almost like so supportive. Like, doing shit for me, and I'm like, I didn't even ask you to do this for me.
Yeah.
Like, you just did it because you felt like this is something, because I was complaining to you about it, and you just did it.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like certain situations like that, like, I love that support.
That's one thing that like would really hurt my feelings. If somebody, you can call me a hoe, you can call me a bitch, you can call me whatever you want, but when you say you're not supportive, that would hurt my feelings because I know how much of a supportive person I am.
Yeah.
So that will really, it's important.
You know, and the last person I was dating, I just knew they wasn't gonna be supportive because I was just starting out the show. I hadn't even released the episode yet, and they just tore me down.
But they had negative remarks about it. Okay.
And it was just kind of like, damn, you really somebody I really liked, and you just made me look at you totally different.
Yeah, I didn't know about that. Support is important. Like that, really, you need it.
Yeah,
It's needed.
It's needed. It's totally needed. Okay, so let me ask you this: could you date somebody with kids?
I don't know about that because I don't like kids. Now I might work with kids, but I got nieces and nephews. I keep them. They cool. But kids, like having kids in my house every day, or like I don't think I could do it right now. I'm not there yet.
Now, child, I'm gonna spill a little bit of my tea. I'm gonna spill a little bit of my tea. I can definitely date somebody with kids.
Have you?
Yeah, I definitely dated somebody with kids.
Let me think about who you dated with kids.
Shit,
Do I know this person?
the last person I was talking to had
He had kids?
yes,
I didn't know that.
they had kids.
Did you tell me that?
I might have.
You might have. I didn't know you had no kids.
We done slept and drunk since then.
Oh my god.
They did have kids. Now, let me tell y'all this. I ain't playing step shit, okay?
Eventually, you would have been.
If we got into a long-term relationship and we was like married, but I'm like, for me, I'm not getting involved with you and your kids. Like, that has nothing to do with me.
That's deep. That's
Your
a big-
parenting is like, that's your business. Whatever you do over there is like, that's your business. Like, I ain't being involved. Now, if you was to ask me like, hey, relationship, hey, I can't pick up little Tim from the school. Can you pick him up? Yeah, I'll pick him up. I ain't that ain't the shit to me.
But then he gonna say, "Who are you?" I'm your.
Ask your daddy. I don't know what your daddy called me. We the homies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now I feel like certain kids at certain age, they be like,
They gonna know.
They don't know. That's my daddy friend.
Especially the black family, it's always, oh, this your friend.
That's your friend, yeah. You know, black people, that's what they gonna say. But it's just like, I feel like that's not my obligation.
Ooh, that's a lot.
And I'm like, no. Now, I was talking to somebody, I'm saying that term. I was engaging with someone, dealing with someone, and I ended up meeting their kid by accident.
Wow.
I went over there and they was like, no, we were supposed to hang out. And they was like, hey, just want to let heads up. I thought I was going to get rid of my kid, but they still here. I think the mom was about to come pick him up. So I was like, okay. I was like, do you want me to wait? He was like, well, no, you already gonna wait. Just come on. I was nervous, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I was so nervous. I was like, I do not want to meet this nigga's kids. So, like, I met the child. You know what I'm saying?
How old is the child?
The child was like 7.
Okay, so of age to talk.
Yes.
Okay.
And they was cool, talking, whatever, and went on about their business. And then I remember they was like, the person I was dating, they was like, oh, you was doing really good. They really liked you. Because they was like, they usually don't warm up to people. And I'm like, oh, okay. But I'm thinking in my head, don't do that shit.
And they don't warm up to people. So have you had other people that have done met the kids? People shouldn't meet your kids early. It should
because them kids will tell it all.
Yeah. Yeah.
The kids will tell it all. But I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I don't try to get an emotional connection. Because if it's fuck that nigga, it's fuck them kids.
Yeah. Now, kids would have been beneficial during the stimulus times. Because, you know, don't they get an extra stimulus for the kids?
I think they get a $1,400 for the kids.
Nah,
okay. That's what I'm saying.
If you got some kids and you single.
But you gonna have to get married to them.
I just want them to give me that money.
Would you be a step parent? Do you think you could be a good step parent?
I could be a good step parent eventually. I actually would prefer to be a step parent, not a biological.
Really?
Because when I'm done with you, that kid's yours. I'm done.
Oh,
just
well,
like
you got an emotional connection to the kid.
I wish you the best. Take care.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Fuck them kids.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck them kids. I ain't gonna lie. It is fuck them kids. But I try not to. That's what I'm saying. I don't even want to get involved with the kids. Because I know I already be like, fuck that nigga.
Right.
So if I get involved with the kids, I'm sure gonna be like, fuck them kids.
They mine.
Okay.
Like,
you remember, did you watch Growing Up Hip Hop? You probably didn't watch Growing Up Hip Hop. But Mary J. Blige's stepdaughter was on there.
Oh.
And Mary J. Blige, yeah, Kendu daughter. Kendu.
Who was the daddy?
Kendu.
Who was
her
that?
husband, her ex-husband.
The one who...
Yeah,
okay.
the one.
Okay.
Him. It was him.
Okay.
So, he had... when Mary J. Blige divorced her, she divorced the whole family. Like, she stopped messing with even the kids. And the daughter was in distress. She was like, she don't return my phone calls. She'll talk to me about... I'm going to be Mary J. I'm going to be Mary J.
Talk to your daddy.
Talk to your daddy.
Let him explain it to you.
Let him explain it to you.
I'm out.
Yeah.
But, you know, I had a stepdad growing up. And
Yeah.
when my mom got remarried, and we still communicate.
Yeah.
But I think because I'm grown now.
Yeah.
It's kind of different. But
when
I leave y'all, I'm done. Keep the dog. Keep the kids. Bye.
Yeah. I ain't got time. Okay, so let me ask you this. Are you going through somebody's phone?
I typically don't. I try not to.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like if you have to go through the phone, then there's already some red flags. You're already looking for something. Yeah. And I've done that so many times. Where I already know, but you're looking for that evidence. You really don't need it when you already know.
Yeah.
But I like to have the evidence in my receipts before I confront people.
Yeah.
So I go through the phone. I already look for the information I already know, and then I'm gonna confront you and see if you lie.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not going through nobody's phone. I feel like every time I need to know something, it just comes.
Yeah. Yeah.
It comes on its own. I never have to go looking.
Yeah.
It honestly does. So I just feel like at the end of the day, like those red flags, I've ignored them.
Yeah.
I have ignored them. But at the same time, I'm so like at this point in my life, I know when it's bullshit.
Yeah. I don't want to be in a relationship where I'm going through the phone.
Yeah.
I just don't want to do it.
Before we let go, what is your goal for your next relationship?
My next goal is just happiness. Just happiness. I've been in a relationship before. I think my longest relationship actually, and people would ask me like, what's the key? Like, how y'all together so long? And I'd be like, I'm content. I'm good. I'm content. I could do this for the next 10 years. I'm content. But I wasn't happy. Like, I want happiness.
Yeah.
I want somebody that I have things in common with, that we can chill at home and just have a good time. We can go out together, have good chemistry. I want our lives to be able to merge. Like, your mama need like me, my mama need like you, like our friends. I just want that. I want a happy, healthy relationship.
For me, my goal is I want a partnership.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to be like almost like we got two people going into a business together and we're here to build. I want us that relationship to just like be a friendship, like so genuine and just like supportive. Almost like you want to. It's like a competition of us supporting each other. Like
Yeah.
you always there for me. I want you to know that if everybody else leave, you right there.
Yeah.
You watch my back while I'm not even watching it. I need you. I want that to be. I want somebody I can have fun with, genuine. Do anything with. Like I want somebody that just is 100% about me, and I'm 100% about them, and I could trust you because I don't feel like I trust. And if I'm being completely honest, I don't trust.
So
But
basically, what you described is me. So you want me?
no,
That's
not
basically
you.
what I.
I'm talking about in a romantic way.
Oh, okay. So you want me, but in a romantic
Yes.
situation.
No. Well, y'all, comment, like, subscribe. I do want y'all to send in y'all dear Lex letters, okay? We want to hear about y'all. If y'all got questions about dating, when the talking stage, you go. Do you even like the term talking? Send in your letters. Please send in one.
If you want to date me, send in a letter.
If you want to date Randy
or King Lex,
or King Lex,
hit us up.
DearLex405gmail.com. You can hit my DM on IG, King_Lex405. You can hit the hashtag no filter page too, and no filter _ Lex. And then you can hit Charmin on 9 if y'all want that.
Hit me up on Instagram.
Y'all
Hit me
want
up
that?
on Jacked. Tinder.
Okay, all that.
Wherever you find me, hit me up.
Hit them up. You see this? You see him? Hit them up.
Talk to me at the
in the
club.
comment section, because y'all need to comment, like, and subscribe. So y'all can go ahead and comment and say y'all want Randy. Okay?
What's up?
So thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Another hashtag no filter video will be on its way. So don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Comment, like, subscribe. And let me comment. Like, subscribe.
I won't be back.
At the Irie Place.